A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a significant development, German Chancellor Friedrich Merz revealed that European leaders and Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy held a constructive dialogue with U.S. President Donald Trump on Wednesday. This meeting comes just 2 days ahead of Trump's highly anticipated summit with Russian President Vladimir Putin in Alaska, where crucial discussions regarding the ongoing war in Ukraine are expected to take place. Chancellor Merz, alongside President Zelenskyy, emphasized the importance of safeguarding both European and Ukrainian security interests, highlighting that the Anchorage meeting could lead to pivotal decisions affecting the region's stability. Zelenskyy's visit to Berlin on Wednesday was pivotal, as he engaged in discussions not only with Chancellor Merz, but also participated in virtual meetings with Trump and other European leaders. The intent behind these meetings was to ensure that the perspectives of Europe and Ukraine are adequately represented before the upcoming summit with Putin. Despite the absence of Zelenskyy and European leaders from the direct summit discussions, their involvement in preliminary talks underscores the critical nature of the dialogue leading up to the event. The summit in Alaska is set to focus on finding a resolution to Moscow's prolonged military aggression in Ukraine. However, the Ukrainian president expressed skepticism regarding Putin's willingness to negotiate in good faith. In a statement shared on his official Telegram channel, Zelenskyy noted the absence of any indications that Russia is preparing to end the conflict, urging Ukraine's allies in the US and Europe to coordinate efforts to pressure Russia into achieving a genuine peace. Pressure must be applied on Russia for an honest peace. We must take the experience of Ukraine and our partners to prevent deception by Russia, Zelenskyy asserted, highlighting the need for united action among Western allies. Trump's approach to the situation has raised eyebrows, particularly his suggestion that Ukraine may need to concede some territory to reach a peace agreement. This stance has elicited concern among European allies, who fear that excluding Ukraine from negotiations could lead to unfavorable outcomes favoring Moscow. As the summit approaches, Trump has described the upcoming meeting with Putin as a feel-out meeting, where he intends to gauge the Russian leader's intentions regarding the conflict. However, his previous comments suggesting land swaps and territorial concessions have left many in Europe apprehensive about the potential implications for Ukraine's sovereignty. Zelenskyy, who has been actively engaged in discussions with international partners, reiterated that Ukraine would not cede any territory it currently controls, labeling such actions as unconstitutional and detrimental to Ukraine's security. He expressed dissatisfaction with the current diplomatic efforts led by the U.S., which have not adequately addressed Ukraine's demands for security guarantees and inclusion in negotiations. In a related development, military analysts have reported that Russian forces are making significant advances in the Donbas region, particularly around the city of Pokrovsk. The loss of this strategic location could have dire consequences for Ukraine's military position, complicating supply lines and further emboldening Russian ambitions in the area. Meanwhile, Ukrainian forces have launched counteroffensive operations, striking an oil pumping station in Russia's Bryansk region, a move aimed at disrupting logistical support for Russian military operations. The attack underscores Ukraine's commitment to defending its territory and retaliating against Russian aggression. As the international community watches closely, the upcoming summit between Trump and Putin is poised to be a defining moment in the ongoing conflict. With European leaders and Zelenskyy advocating for a comprehensive peace process that respects Ukraine's territorial integrity, the stakes have never been higher. The outcome of this dialogue could shape the future of Ukraine and its relationships with both Russia and the West, as the world awaits to see if genuine negotiations can emerge from this complex geopolitical landscape. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.